Si ume sebze ayuma paredina wamaran si balase kanani si farsa jalala namakesa natikotu siyama sikara yarasa
ካለው በት ለስራ ጉዳይ ቦታ ከቤት ገጥማኝ ሰው ገዳይ ቀሎ ቀሎ ሲሏት ያችን ሰው እሷን እያያይ እኔን ማን ይመልስ እንዳልቀርባ ደፍሬ እንዳልነግራ አፍሬ አይኔ ብቻ ተመለስኩኝ አፍሬ ካለው በት ለስራ ጉዳይ ቦታ ከቤት ገጥማኝ ሰው ገዳይ ቀሎ ቀሎ ሲሏት ያችን ሰው እሷን እያያይ እኔን ማን ይመልስ እንዳልቀርባ ደፍሬ እንዳልነግራ አፍሬ አይኔ ብቻ ተመለስኩኝ አፍሬ እንዳልቀርባ ደፍሬ እንዳልነግራ አፍሬ አይኔ ብቻ ተመለስኩኝ አፍሬ ሆያ ባባ ሸገር ላይ ያጣሁት ሆያ ባባ ሰው የማፍቀር ህልም ሆያ ባባ በድንገት ቢፈታ ሆያ ባባ ስላልከልሜ ሆያ ባባ ኦሮሞና ተስፋ ሆያ ባባ የወደድኳት ልጅ ሆያ ባባ ቋንቋ ይለመዳል ሆያ ባባ ፍቅር ይኑር እንጂ ከሰው ጋር አብሬ ስኖር አንድም ቀን ሳልተነፈሰው ህመሜ መድኃኒት አጥቶ ፍቅሬን ሲያርቅ ሰው አኔሺ ወጂን እንጂራዲ ያቆባ ያሁን ደረበዳቱን ዘሎሮ ሞራ ቢጎና ከኛደራ ልቤ ገሰገሰና ሊያገኛት ያችን ቆንጆ ከወለጋ በጅማ በሄዱ ባቡናቸው የድሬ ልጆችማ አይተው ይዳባብሉ አቦ ጭቅማ ይግባ ትገኛለች ያለ እሷን ካገኘሁበት
Despite their substantial involvement and contribution, women's role in formation and subsistence of pastoral livelihoods has often been underestimated or worse, ignored. Like the farming economy, the pastoral economy has not freed women from male domination because access to animals, like access to land, is still in the hands of clan elders and men. Adherence to this ideology is reflected in the belief most pastoralists hold that women obey elders as much as they do in the farming setting.
ጀማል ተግባት አይኔ ሁሌም አይረሳት ያቺን ያፋር ቆንጆ ወዴት ባገኘኋት ያፋሯ ቆንጆ ያፋሯ ወጣት ያፋሯ ቆንጆ አይን አፋሯ ወጣት
Pastoral women suffer from various socio-cultural and economic drawbacks which are deep-rooted into the local systems. Lack of education, access to water, any water, let alone clean water, the harsh climatic conditions, drought-prone areas, and other social and natural factors complicate the day-to-day lives of pastoral women. For example, in search of water for their family and their animals, women might require to travel on foot for about more than half a day.
ያቺን ያፋር ቆንጆ ወዴት ባገኘኋት ያፋሯ ቆንጆ ያፋሯ ወጣት ያፋሯ ቆንጆ አይን አፋሯ ወጣት አዋሻ በቀላትም ቦጽጌረዳ
አማፈር በርወይ
ተሸነፈ ልቤ ላፋሯ ኮረዳ
አማፈር በርወይ
ጠጥታ ያደገች የገመል ወተት
አማፈር በርወይ
ላይን የምታሳሳደ
Today, there is an encouraging change of attitude taking place in the pastoralist community, whereby it is becoming more accepted that Women are major contributors to decision-making processes in households and communities and have more control over livelihoods. Further, there is an increasing recognition of women's important role in pastoral systems. This film hopes to contribute to this understanding by highlighting three of the major roles: women as income generators and livestock managers, women as natural resource managers, and women as household and social providers. Some of the women from 4 of the pastoral regions of Ethiopia relate how they have succeeded in their endeavors. Despite this, there are still many challenges to overcome, but women remain optimistic and hopeful that new opportunities will continue to emerge that give them greater economic autonomy and better future prospects.
ጣፋጭ እንደቴምር እንከን የለሽ አርጎ ፈጥሯታል ለታምር ለፍቅር ባደረው ጸአዳው መንፈሷ በአፋርነቷ ነው የምትኮራው እሷ።
The formation of many women cooperatives in the pastoral parts of Ethiopia is a clear indication of how pastoral women are striving to take control over their economic lives by creating various income-generating opportunities. Asked whether pastoral women control their work more through organizing themselves, the founding member of the Halgana cooperatives in the Harshini Warada of Somali region explained,
It is true. We have more power now than a few years ago. Now we are getting a good name as women. Even the men, the chief and the government are following us. We have been given control over the local clinic and pharmacy. We praise God for our knowledge and we will continue with this development and service to the pastoral community in Harshin Warada of Somali region.
Today, pastoral women in Ethiopia are being engaged in varieties of socio-economic activities which prove their vitality and importance for the improvement of pastoral livelihoods. Women in the pastoral part of Ethiopia are diversifying their means of livelihoods and they are developing a modern sense of managing household resources in a planned and organized manner. Pastoral women's empowerment is reflected in their insistence on adhering the rules they have established. This group of women are found in the Indido area of Afar region and they have weekly regular meetings. In their meetings, they discuss various common concerns which can help them improve their socio-economic status.
كل وعدي إن كنا برال مضى فيه كما لكن جمعة تلو كسي جمعة تسرق عزيزة تقول هي وهذا تقول الدلوقة ليه أنا ما كان يجي تمكن لا نقول إننا ما يدري محمد إنه أول نحل ربي أنا ما كان يصلي
These women know how it is important to work in group than individually. What do they discuss in their today's meeting?
Yes, أيوة قراية ولا التامة ما تدعي ليه.
This is our weekly meeting. In our today's meeting, we discussed about finishing this small house which will be our future shop. In our discussion, we have agreed that every woman should bring wood and grass in our next meeting. We also have made discussion about division of labor. Some of us will bring water, some of us will make mud by digging the soil, and others will work on the construction of the shop. We have also agreed to bring a jar of milk, each of us, and to get some income from the sale of the milk, which will help us strengthen our shop.
This unfinished hut is being built by themselves and it will be their future shop, where they are planning to bring some items to be sold for the local population. This is among the many plans they have to to maximize their profits. This cheerful young mother is Nasru Hussein, and she lives around Awash town in Afar region with children, her mother and her husband. By the time we did this film, Nasru's husband was away from home to attend a 2-year training on animal health care at Alagi Agricultural College. Nasru is the one who cares for the whole members of the family and to subsidize her husband's study. Her cooperative is involved in petty trade commodity activities. They brought different goods from the neighboring town called Gadamaitu to distribute the goods with fair price to the local residents. Asked how her life has changed since she joined the cooperative, Nasru said, the different trainings that we attended and the experience sharing visit that we made in different places helped us to believe that everything is possible if one works hard. For our wonder, during our experience sharing visit to Borana, we met women who brought a dramatic difference in their lives with a starting capital of 25 cents. When it comes to us before, we didn't value the importance of saving. For me, 25 cents was very small to buy a piece of bread, let alone to start a business. Before, our lifestyle was full of extravagancies, and that has made us to remain where we were for a long time. But now, for myself, I feel that I'm really changed, learning from the previous mistakes. Now, I'm trying to double the money that I got rather than consuming it, all in all. When she speaks about her future plan, Nasru has an amazing optimistic attitude full of confidence, motivation and courage to change herself. Now, as you see, I'm living in this house. Next year by this time I'll have built a big house roofed with corrugated iron sheet, and I'm sure that I'll make that happen. Asked about her views on how the governmental and non-governmental organization can support pastoral women, Nasru responded, any support from the governmental and non-governmental organization is welcome, but for me it shouldn't be a prerequisite. Pastoral women should be the primary agents for their own change. We don't have to expect NGOs or the government to do something for us. We should start today, begin with what we have at hand, and go forward. If we have the commitment and the courage, for sure we can dramatically improve ourselves. Nasru is a living witness to prove that women are indeed pillars of the pastoral economy, and they can be more effective if an enabling environment is created for them. Among the varieties of economic strategies pursued by pastoral women in Afar, Somali and Borana areas of Oromia regions are selling of processed and fresh milk. Petty trade commodity, handcrafts, carpets, jewelries and other similar activities. Today, pastoral women of Somali regions are involved in exporting of goats and sheep to the neighboring country of Somaliland, a business which few men can dare to do. In the Borana area, women are also being involved in exporting fresh milk to the neighboring Kenya. The Borana women are also being involved in the business of selling fattened oxen and camel to the central part of the country. Women witnessed how their lives are changed since they are engaged in these livelihood diversification programs.
dumarka reer guuraaga sida caafimaadka oo kale waxbarashada oo kale sida ay noloshooda say wax uga bedelaan inay